Welcome to this introduction to the Oxford Test of English Advanced Listening module. In this video, we'll talk you through the task types in each of the 4 parts of this module. We'll start with an overview and then look at each of the 4 parts in more detail, highlighting key areas you'll need to be prepared for. We'll then finish with tips to help you do your best when you take the Oxford Test of English Advanced Listening module. This module is computer adaptive, which means that the test adapts to your ability. It takes approximately 40 minutes to complete, and your answers are auto-marked as you take the test. The tasks are designed to measure your listening ability in English at B2 and C1 levels of the CEFR, the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. In each part of the test, the question audio is played once, and the main audio is played twice. After the second play, you'll have a short amount of time to check your answers. It's important to remember that the test moves on automatically to the next part when the time allowed has ended. You will not be able to come back to any part of the test after this, or after you click Next if you finish the task before the allowed time. Let's take a look at Listening Part 1, which is based on short monologues or dialogues. This part tests your ability in a range of listening skills, including identifying specific information, understanding implied meaning, and understanding abstract ideas. Here is an example of a Part 1 task. In the test, you will listen to 5 monologues or dialogues, each with a 3-option multiple choice question. The options may be written or they may be images. After each recording has finished playing for the second time, you will have 10 seconds to check your answers. Now let's look at Listening Part 2, which is a note completion task. This part tests your ability to identify specific information in a longer lecture or talk. Here's an example of a Part 2 task. In the test, you will listen to an informational or descriptive monologue and complete a set of notes with key words from the monologue. There are 6 gaps to fill. Complete each gap with 1 word or a 2-word phrase. Remember, your spelling must be correct. You will have 30 seconds to look at the task before the recording begins. After the recording has finished playing for the second time, you will have 15 seconds to check your notes. Now, let's look at Listening Part 3, which is a matching task. This part tests your ability to identify stated opinion and implied meaning. Here's an example of a Part 3 task. In the test, you will listen to a longer dialogue between a man and a woman and match 6 statements to the speaker or both speakers. You'll have 30 seconds to look at the task before the recording begins. After the recording has finished playing for the second time, you'll have 15 seconds to check your answers. Let's look at Listening Part 4, which is based on short monologues or dialogues. This part tests your ability in a range of listening skills, including identifying attitudes, feelings and opinions, gist, function, reason or purpose, rhetorical purpose, speaker relationship, topic, and type or genre. Here's an example of a Part 4 task. In the test, you will listen to 5 monologues or dialogues, each with a 3-option multiple choice question. After the recording has finished playing for the second time, you will have 10 seconds to check your answers. Finally, here are some tips for the Oxford Test of English Advanced Listening module. When you take the listening module, remember to read the instructions carefully and make sure you understand them before you start. Be prepared for a range of accents. Listen to the entire recording for each task. Identify key words in the questions and the options. Listen for synonyms and paraphrases of the key words and phrases. Listen for information that is stated directly or implied. If you'd like to explore more about the Oxford Test of English Advanced, please visit our website at www.oxfordtestofelenglish.com/advanced. Here you'll find more information about the test and each of the 4 modules, including practice materials and a demo test. Thank you.